Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Chaos and Deponia, the second game in the trilogy. Let us continue. So, this guy only captures boots when I'm around. And he won't give me any of the boots. And I'm trying to get him to lose his patience.
How's it going?
Get lost. I want to keep on fishing.
Are you still trying to tell me that you're not afraid of the Organon?
No, I'm not trying to tell you anything. I'm trying to be left alone. So, scram!
Go ahead. Keep fishing, you ninny.
Not until you go away.
Oh, come on. Catch me a boot.
Forget it. I'm a fisherman. I catch fish.
Any kind of fish?
Black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish.
Fish with laces?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
It looks like I have some new options here.
You can't do it, can you?
Not as long as you're standing there. You're wasting your time. A fisherman always keeps his cool.
This is a free country. I can stand wherever I want to.
Not on my pier.
I don't see a sign.
Well, maybe you need an extra pupil. A fish hook in your eye should do the trick.
Come on. I'll be quiet. I promise.
Even if I did believe that, although you keep proving the opposite, you're still unlucky. As long as you're standing here, I'll catch nothing but boots.
I won't go away until you catch me a boot.
You waiting for me to lose my patience? Don't make me laugh, you fidgety wimp. I'm a fisherman. I once solved Gilligan's Cube by just waiting until all the colors had faded.
Was that a challenge?
No, it was a demand for unconditional surrender.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I have never, ever given up.
Yeah, we'll see. Your feet'll rot before I lose my patience.
So, maybe I'm supposed to just stand here
Is this really necessary, Rufus?
and do nothing.
You stay out of this. It's important.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, so this is the solution. Just don't click on anything, stand here and wait till he loses his patience.
Come on, Rufus. I'm cold.
Never.
What a boring, boring solution to a puzzle. Literally do nothing to solve this puzzle.
Please, Rufus, I'm cold. Let's go.
Did you hear that? The girl's cold.
Nice try, buddy.
I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just irritating Goal.
Rufus, I'm freezing to death.
Holy mackerel, you take care of the girl already? She's wearing nothing but PJs.
Tragic, isn't it?
Maybe if I did Spunky Goal instead of Baby Goal right now, this would work.
Rufus, please.
Okay, okay. I give up. I can't bear to see her suffer. Here's your stupid boot. I hope it was worth it.
You see, Goal? I won! A worn-out boot! Impressive, huh?
My hero.
Okay. So, can I do anything else in this area?
That's Gilligan's cat. I wonder if it knows a secret way into the gadget shop. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty. Show Uncle Rufus the secret way into the gadget shop. It's not listening. Which is obviously due to the fact that cats, in general, have very poor hearing.
So I don't believe there's anything else I can do here. But we do have a solution now. We can go back to Portofisco. We can give the shoe to the bum to get the umbrella.
I think I might have something for you to eat.
Really? Wow. I don't know what to say.
No, not so fast. I want to suggest a trade. I'll give you the food, and you give me your umbrella.
I don't know. It's the only thing I still own.
Oh, num. Yummy food.
Oh, all right. Agreed. Hey, wait a minute. That's just a broken shoe.
Exactly. The appropriate food for a tramp like you.
What? But that's...
No. Thank me later. Bon appetit.
So unless I can take the broken umbrella and start it on fire.
Why should I burn my own stuff? With so much nice stuff to burn that belongs to other people.
Bait fish.
I can barbecue later on the glowing remains of the Organon. Hey, I should remember that for my victory speech.
So we have this bait fish, we have this ice, and I don't know what. Unless we put the bait fish with the ice, which doesn't
That's
work.
cool enough already.
So secret knock code on this. Let's push the button first. Yeah, nothing works there. I don't believe I can take the power inverter here back. And is there anything else in this area? So we can't do 0. We've tried everything, I think, except for 4. And now plus 4 would be 5, minus 1 would be 4, and then plus 1 would be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3. So that worked. And now I suppose need to do 5 again. Because plus 1 would be 6, minus 1 would be 5, plus 1 would be 6. So that won't work, so I guess I wrap around and do 1.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
So maybe the trick here is I have to start with just 1. So plus 1, minus 1, then plus 1 would be 2. And then 3.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
So we start with 1. That's right. And then we go to 2. And then we go back to 1.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
I'm confused. 1. And then 2. See, what? Should I just do 4, I guess? We'll just brute force this. Seems like I have to. It's either 1, 2 it's either going to be 4 or 5. We've already tried 3. We've already tried 1.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
So 1. And then 1, 2. And then I'll try the full 5.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
Doesn't make any sense. We've tried 3, we've tried 4, we've tried 5. We've tried 1, let's just try 2 again.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
This doesn't make sense. We've done them all. Oops.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
What if it's just a speed thing? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
We'll go back to 1.
Wrong, but wrong.
It doesn't seem like any solution is feasible there. Let's see. What happens if we do... We'll do it one more time and we'll just do 6 knocks.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
I have no idea. One thing's for certain. These knock puzzles get dumber by the minute. Rufus can knock up to 5 times until Leopold will interrupt him. Can he figure out the pattern of Leopold's answers? Plus, minus, plus. How's that supposed to be code? So 2 knocks to start with. And then we'll do 3 and see if we've even got that much right. And then 2 again.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
Maybe what it is, you can't start with 1. Maybe it's gonna be 2, 3, then 1. Because the minus might be the original number.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
2 minus 2. So we're at 3. 3 minus 3 can't be 0. Maybe it's just 4.
Wrong, but wrong.
Blast it!
Oh, this is irritating. One plus one equals two. And then two plus three. Let's try 2 plus 4.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
1. 2 knocks. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Plus like every single option's wrong.
Wrong, but wrong.
Okay.
Blast it!
Let's try the other extreme. 5 to start off with. So the only thing I could do then is knock once.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
Let's see. What happens if we do 5 to start off with, and then we know the next answer is 6. Because every single first part of this has been just add 1.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
What if we do 5 and then 5 again? Nope.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
What if it's a solution of you put a plus between each knock? So that should be 3. Well, actually, what it is 1 plus 1 minus 1 would be 2 again.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
So 1 starts it. He wants 2, so that has to be 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 would be 1 plus 1, which is 2, minus 1, which is 1, plus 1, which would be 2 again, plus this. And that's wrong.
But wrong. Blast it!
3. So 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus another 1. So from this point, I think we can do it, maybe. So that's 1 plus 1 is 2, minus 1 is 1, plus 1 is 2. 2, 3, 4 again.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
So what if we start with 4, then do 5, then do 4. So maybe 2 now? Okay. So now I have the problem of 2 being too high a number. So the only thing I could do is do 6. I think I've got this. It wasn't what I was thinking.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
Okay. So let's start with 3. 3 goes to 4. 4 goes to 1. And then that should line up on 5. I think.
Hey, that was actually correct.
Of course it was correct, you dope.
Rufus, is that you? What are you doing out there?
What do I know? Maybe I just enjoy knocking.
Come on in. Janish is expecting you.
Finally! Wow, how long did that take, that puzzle? About 20 minutes, I would guess.
Rufus, pleased to see you.
Who's this lady? Is it Tony?
Janosch.
Tell me it's not Tony.
Wow. What you built up here is... it's not all bad.
Yes, recruitment operations are running smoothly. I must have underestimated my charisma.
Or the fact that nobody likes being blown to smithereens.
Tony? You?
Rufus?
Ah.
You seem to have met. Number 26. This is number 2, our spiritual guide.
Rufus is number 2? That must be a joke.
Yeah. Why am I only number 2?
By now, we have won more than 25 people in our couch.
You mean 26?
Precisely. Although that is counting the 3 trained dolphins, actually.
And you're complaining about your number?
You're training dolphins?
That's my job here. Got a problem with that?
They are torpedo dolphins.
Ah. I can see how under Tony's care, even peaceful dolphins might be transformed into bloodthirsty implements of destruction. What's the point of that? I mean, how can trained dolphins possibly help you to capture an elevator headed for orbit?
We've got to work with whatever we can get.
Which appears to be especially true for spiritual guides.
First, we were going for flying dragons, but that proved to be a fatal mistake. That's what I kept telling number 27, but he just wouldn't listen.
Ding. So now we have to cheer up the dolphins, prepare the dolphins to go to the hunt, obtain a torpedo gear. So, baby dolphins, here's a canister, exactly what I need. Leopold's up here sewing socks. It looks like we can walk to the back and look at this drain. What's this junk?
That just screams for a brilliant maneuver.
Look at the dolphins. So I think we'd give the bait fish to the baby dolphins.
Here, fishy fishy! They seem to really love the bait. Sweet! I should keep that in the back of my mind, in case I ever want to teach them a trick.
Okay, so I'm gonna teach them a trick. What's this lock here?
Salana iyong ayeses.
What was that?
What do you think? I speak Dolphinese.
Save your breath. They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your bones. I think that might cheer them up. They love physical comedy.
So I gotta convince them to go out. Looks like there's a service hatch. Let's go to the back here and see where this takes us. Let's grab this drain.
Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins.
Ah. I need a banana peel.
Darn! My plan obviously needs a little polishing.
Let's use some bananas with the drain.
Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins. Darn! My plan obviously needs a little polishing. That just screams for a brilliant maneuver.
So we gotta do something with junk too. I don't know what particularly though. Let's talk to the dolphins. See if we can cheer them up.
My Dolphinese is so accent-free, it leaves them speechless.
Okay, I really can't talk to the dolphins then. Service hatch.
You even have a kitchen?
Certainly. We have to supply our troops somehow.
Wow! That's more than I would have expected of you.
What do you think? We aren't just playing around.
Would your new friend like an orange juice, Janos?
Not now, Mama.
So we've got the canister. I think that's all we need right now. I don't feel like there's an item I have in my inventory yet that's going to let me get the lottery numbers. Let's go to Isle of Watch It. We've got to break this generator somehow. Let's try this on the generator. If it gets hit by lightning.
Here's a tank for diesel. Ouch! Ah! As long as the generator is on, it's too hot to fiddle with. I'll have to put it out of commission somehow.
Maybe use the ice on it?
It would just melt. I'm already wondering how come they last so long. With a hose like this, I can siphon off gasoline. All that's missing is the gas. I should be able to siphon off some diesel with that. Ouch! Ah! As long as the generator is on, it's too hot to fiddle with. I'll have to put it out of commission somehow.
Okay, let's go back up to the radio tower. We have the pump that will give us the Breakout water. Let's see. Canister. with the pump.
Only oily water comes out of the tap. And there's enough of that everywhere around here. Only oily water comes out of the tap. Oh, great. It drives a pump that removes the leaking diesel from the water. Wait a minute, the diesel is leaking out of the generator's exhaust pipe. Astounding. A closed sewage system.
Unless the bait fish works here.
Huh, they're oily enough already.
Yeah, I don't know how to break this thing. Maybe I don't need to. Let's give this to goal.
I've got a plan. Can you stand on that plateau over there for a minute?
Of course.
Baby goal
Now,
will do it.
you take this umbrella. For some reason that's not working. Come back down for now.
Okie dokie.
I need to talk her out of her boots.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
Not really. I'm afraid of thunder.
I'm here. All is well. So much thunder in the air.
Yes. How do you manage to stay so calm?
Well, once you've stuck your fingers into the same electrical socket 3 times in a row, then you still know how you started sentences, even if you...
I have so much to learn from you.
Here, what about this now? I keep getting hit by lightning.
No, you poor thing. Why are the best always plagued by bad luck?
It's a very good question.
I wish I could help you somehow, but the only thing I can think of are a couple of silly rules on how to behave in a thunderstorm, and I'm sure you already know them, as clever as you are.
Exactly. What sort of rule?
The rules on how to behave in a thunderstorm? Oh, you're just making fun of me. Every child knows them.
I know them too, but I feel responsible for you, so I have to be sure you know them too.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, never be in water during a thunderstorm. Also, never stand under a tree. Willows are especially dangerous. And finally, don't hold an open umbrella.
So, water, tree, umbrella. And then you get hit by lightning, right?
Not really. Even if you do all these things at once, the chances of being struck by lightning are still very small. Winning the lottery is almost more likely.
Water, tree, umbrella, lottery. Oh, that could be everything.
Okay.
On we go.
I'll follow you anywhere.
So let's try ice in the pump.
That's cool enough already.
Ice on the plateau.
This is the perfect place to fill containers with water or to be hit by lightning. But it is a conceivably stupid place to store my junk.
So the hose with the canister.
With a hose like this, all the
The hose with the pump.
How about that? Now I can finally wash my feet, or brush my teeth, or water the flowers I was gonna donate to the orphanage.
Okay, so we've got to win the lottery. And I just... my goal isn't even on this screen. She's not even in this screen, so I don't think she could break the items. let's go back to the cutter and talk to Doc and our pirate friend, as Rufus refers to him. Let's see. Bozo.
All shipshape, mate?
Actually, the correct address would be Captain.
Yeah, we can talk about your promotion later. First, I've got a couple of questions. So, what do we know now?
No idea. The submersible seems to have dived. We'll never find it. Unless you can mount an underwater search party.
What about a pod of trained torpedo dolphins?
Wasn't it your girlfriend who's no longer in her right mind?
All is fair in love and war. What island is this?
Its name is actually Isla Watchet, but the sailors call it the Hellhole.
Oh, sounds exciting.
Not really. The island is really nothing more than another pile of junk protruding from the sea. It's only on the map because of the constant thunderstorms. Sailors should give it a wide berth, so you'd better hurry with your radio mast. The last thing we can use now is a crash.
That may be the last thing you can use. The last thing I can use is red beets and advice. Red beets and advice. Can't this tub go any faster? We'll never catch up to Donna Gold this way.
That's no way to talk about my trawler. She's one of the most reliable freighters on the rust-red sea. She may not look like much on the outside,
But oh, her inner beauty! Sorry, Bozo, but I overheard Tony often enough trying to set up her cousins with someone. I notice right away when someone's trying to sugarcoat a slug.
she's not a slug.
She's big bones, that's all.
What good is the fastest vessel if we don't even know where our target is?
That's beside the point. We used the same fine line to fix up Dottie May and Broomstick Budwin. 4 weeks later, everyone called him Vacuum Hose Budwin. Do I get to steer too?
I don't know. Do I get to run around like a madman then? Get us involved in a series of disasters?
Was that a yes?
That was a go jump in the lake.
Back to work, sailor.
Hey, I'm still the captain of this ship.
Say what? This is outright scrutiny.
Mutiny, no screw.
Just stay focused, sailor. Just because there's a woman on board, we must not allow our thoughts to wander.
Okay, that didn't help anything. Do a little pixel hunting. And then let's talk to Doc.
Ah, Rufus. Found any trace of that submersible yet?
I'm working on it. Would you happen to know where I can get some torpedo equipment?
The only torpedo equipment I know about is the main prize in Gilligan's lottery. Unfortunately, the gadget shop is already closed for today.
Okay, so I need to burglarize the place and win the lottery. Anything else?
Can't you ever leave a hopeless situation alone when you see one? You can't force your luck.
Maybe you can't, or maybe you're just not using enough force.
Ding.
The Orgonaut has sealed off the floating black market, so Argus is already hot on our trail.
That's a bad thing. The Orgonaut always used to leave us alone here.
Don't worry, Doc. They'll pay for their misdeeds, for all the suffering and the damage they've caused.
I'm just wondering, do you think they will also pay for the damage you have done?
Sure. They will pay through their noses for their misdeeds and mine. I'll carry on then.
Keep me posted.
So, through conversation, exhausting all the conversations, we now have some tips, which is exactly what we needed. We need to, let's see, cheat probability, and what else? Have a umbrella with you, stand under a willow, and feet in water. So we don't have a bucket of water. we have ice, but we don't have water. And we don't have a willow tree at all. So that's a lot more we're gonna have to do. And then to obtain the torpedo equipment, we have to get access to the gadget shop. So that solves any questions about what might be left in this map for those areas. Let's go back to the North Pole. Let's see. Look
He
at
obviously thinks he's the coolest.
We can't use the transmitter on the North Pole?
It doesn't make much sense, but maybe another one of my brilliant puns can break the ice. What a terrible audience.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here that makes any sense. We need fire or some way to melt it otherwise. And what's the bell do?
Oh, crap. The button is frozen. No wonder the pizza guy never showed up.
Water faucet.
Oh, crap. The water tap is frozen. So much for my idea of a skating rink.
And this is the only perspective we get for any of the areas we are able to land on. Like over here, you get a totally different perspective for the cutter. Talk to the fisherman, I guess.
How's it going?
Get lost. I want to keep on fishing.
Go ahead. Keep fishing, you ninny.
Not until you go away.
I've had it with you. I'm out of here.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything I can do here until I get the tuna. Did we really talk to Tony? I guess we didn't do enough. So let's try to exhaust this possibility here.
Well, look who came toddling after me. See? You've never been able to resist my animal magnetism.
Keep it short, okay? I have a job to do here that needs my total concentration.
Guarding dolphins?
Keeping down my lunch.
What are you doing here anyway?
I could ask you the same thing. Didn't you want to go to Elysium with that Gloria?
Her name is Goal.
And where is Goal? Has she already succumbed to one of your brilliant maneuvers? Did you accidentally toss her out of a burning hot air balloon?
Far from it. It was an escape pod.
Or did you saw her into pieces?
Not literally. Goal is waiting outside, and she's in good health, at least 2/3 of her.
One can only feel sorry for her.
How did you get here? You didn't know what to do with yourself without me.
Well, I woke up one morning and was amazed to discover that there wasn't a single fire to extinguish in the whole house. I didn't have to repair the roof, scrape toothpaste off the heater, doctor any wounded neighbors. It wasn't even necessary to shoo a gnu out of the kitchen.
And then you felt a yearning for me.
And then I remembered that I haven't had a vacation in years. In Booza Westwalk, I heard rumors about a rebellion against the Organon. Apparently, that triggered my old rescuer syndrome.
You have a rescuer syndrome? If anything, you have a kidnap princesses and hurl fireballs at the rescuers syndrome.
Call it what you want. I just thought my experience in recovering the victims of explosions could be useful.
Hey, so you do owe some of your skills to me.
I can't argue with that.
Great to have you here.
Beat it!
Whether you believe it or not, I am the leader.
Oh, heavens. Just like in my worst nightmare.
Oh yeah, so you still dream of me.
I was in therapy because of that.
Well, as much as I'd love to talk about your fantasies of me, your dream man has an important mission.
Oh.
You won't believe everything that's happened to me.
Let me guess. You were almost in Elysium, and then your good nature got in the way once again.
Hey, how did you know that?
Because that's the way this conversation always goes. Next, I say, that's what you said the last time. And you say...
But it really happened that way this time.
Exactly. And even if you are about to say the opposite, you are never going to change.
But I have changed. Darn it. I have a couple of questions about the dolphins.
No, you can't train them to sing karaoke with you.
Okay, so much for that idea. But... why are the torpedo dolphins so small?
Those aren't torpedo dolphins, you moron. They're their offspring.
Baby dolphins? Aw, how cute.
There. What was that?
What was what?
Your look. You had that look again.
I did not.
Get away from the pool.
Yes, all right, all right. The baby dolphins have their pool right next to the service hatch for the canteen? Isn't that a little unsafe?
How was I to know you'd crop up here?
They make cat food out of baby dolphins, don't they?
If anything happens to them, I will kill you. I'm serious. I will kill you.
That wasn't a no.
Oh. This is gonna be nasty.
Why do the dolphins look so sad?
They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your bones. I think that might cheer them up. They love physical comedy.
Ding.
How can I cheer up the dolphins?
Jump in front of a moving cruiser?
Well, there aren't any cruisers down here.
But it might help. They love physical comedy.
If those are torpedo dolphins, then where are their torpedoes?
Not where you're thinking.
That's a relief.
Janosch sold the torpedo equipment to pay for pizza.
Are you serious? Pizza?
No, there isn't any left.
Oh, darn it. How did you wind up training dolphins?
I told them I used to live with a crazy baboon. Apparently that qualified me.
I need the dolphins' help for my hunt.
No way!
Aw, Tony, please. This is important.
He's right, 26. Rufus needs the dolphins more than we do.
All right. But right now, you won't have much luck with them. They've been totally depressed all day.
Okay, I'll cheer them up. After all, I'm a great entertainer. Oh, look at me. I'm Tony. My hobbies are bitching, screaming, and training dolphins. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've still got it. You can't tell the difference from the original.
Maybe it would cheer them up if you slowly choke to death. They love physical comedy.
So we know what we're
I think we should change the
supposed to
subject.
do.
All
Yeah,
this
it's
talk
just-
is making me
I don't
hungry
know
for
how to
tuna.
do it.
And my ulcer is acting up again.
The dolphin pool needs to be cleaned again. Recruit.
Excuse me? I hope I misheard that.
But Tony, I am the leader here after all. I have to make sure that everything runs smoothly. And I can't show you preferential treatment just because we used to be together.
That is...
Is there a problem, Rufus?
I don't think you have your team under control, Janosch. Number 26 here actually attempted to contradict me just now.
Oh, is that the fact? I must say, number 26. If the boss gives you an order, then you must obey.
But...
No buts, recruit!
Oh, aye, boss.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I was wrong. This is a lot worse than my nightmare.
Oh, and by the way, I want my coffee black for the meeting, recruit.
You cannot be serious.
Janosch.
Recruit!
You're out of your minds. I am not your...
Recruit!
Oh, and don't spill any, recruit.
You're digging your own grave.
Yeah, whatever. It's worth it. Drop and give me 20, recruit.
Don't push your luck.
Hey, this is Civil War, Tony. Every little bit of flab on your thighs could mean the death of one of our comrades.
You miserable!
Uh-oh.
You were killed by an ugly dragon, utterly overpowered by the sheer evilness of this hideous creature. Our dear hero perished and was no more. Well, I think that's a secret achievement there. This is the old King's Quest style of point-and-click adventure games where you could die almost at random. Hopefully this just means I can click restore though. It would really suck if I had to really start a new game or quit. It would kind of even suck if those buttons did anything else besides just going back to this point. Yeah, King's Quest in particular would be a hard game for me to cover because it's so old, and well, the reboot one's not hard to cover because it doesn't
yeah, that's
suffer
funny.
from the
That's
old
guaranteed
problems.
to cheer up the dolphins.
But it would be a lot of quick saving. So I can use
Darn,
one
my
item.
plan obviously needs a little polishing.
I need, let's see, bait fish with the drain.
Yeah, that's funny. It's still not funny enough. This calls for my keen sense of intelligent entertainment.
Let's eat
I
a
could
banana.
have just left them, but with a banana in hand, it's a lot easier to play a trick on fate, or alternatively, inattentive sewer workers.
So let's try it now.
Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins. Huh. Darn. My plan obviously needs a little polishing.
Just fast forwarded there.
That just screams for a brilliant maneuver.
So the only thing I can think is that I need to turn on the engine first. Is there any trick I can teach these guys for now?
Here, fishy fishy! They seem to really love the bait. Sweet! I should keep that in the back of my mind, in case I ever want to teach them a trick.
Let's try it with the service hatch.
What have you got there? Are those new supplies?
Maybe. Can you prepare anything out of this?
Oh, don't hold those too close to the service hatch. The baby dolphins over there really love them, you know. They would jump right onto my stove, which, in principle, would be so fun. After all, you can make tasty cat food from baby dolphins. But the nice young lady pointed out to me that the baby dolphins aren't part of the supplies.
What nice young lady?
What have you got there? Are those new supplies?
Maybe. Can you prepare anything out of this?
Oh, don't hold those too close to the service hatch. The baby dolphins over there really love them, you know. They would jump in. After all, you can... But the nice young...
What nice young lady?
So maybe I have to get rid of Tony first.
Hey, Enosh.
Ah, Rufus, deaf to the organon and so on.
How did you manage to mobilize so many people in such a short time?
I think they are just used to having a planet under their feet. And I also promised them t-shirts with funny prints if we win.
What's Tony doing here?
You know number 26. She joined the rebellion because someone destroyed her hometown.
Yeah, I know. The Organon.
No, not the organon. Somebody called Evan Bastard.
Never heard of him. What's up with those torpedo dolphins?
Cool, aren't they? If you need them, talk to number 26. But don't expect too much. I had to share the torpedo equipment to order pizza for all of us.
You sold all the torpedo equipment?
Yes, in the gadget shop in the floating black market. The chopper mat gave me fireproof insoles as a bonus.
Who bought your torpedo equipment?
The chopper mat, just in time before the chop closed.
Donna is hiding underwater.
I almost wish I hadn't sold the torpedo equipment. On the other hand, the pizza was very good. Melted cheesy with the pepperoni.
Isn't it a little too risky to operate directly under the nose of the Organon? Oh, speaking of which, you got a booger there.
A booger? But that is exactly the point. You can't see right under your nose, and down here in the sewers, nobody wants to smell either. We are even almost out of air fresheners.
Oh, I'm off to hunt submersibles.
I bet you luck. Vive la revolution.
So, doesn't seem like we made a ton of progress this episode. We've hit that point where we're gonna have to talk to everybody and just try everything. I understand what we're trying to do here is get these over here and get cat food made out of the baby dolphins, but I don't know how we're gonna do it. We will find out how to do it, hopefully, next time, though. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and to watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.